What have you seen from him? What has that felt like in these games where it's kind of been the two of you coming in together?
Yeah, nah, I mean Ryan got a lot of game. It's been a pleasure to share the floor with my good brother. He could shoot the ball, he could pass it. I mean, it's not really anything he can't do on the court. He guards at a high level, and so for me, it's fun to get out there. He can handle the rock, I can handle the rock. We both could initiate the offense, and we just been causing havoc on the offensive and defensive end. So it's been great so far, and I've enjoyed my time with my boy Ryan Money.
Dax kind of said he wants you to think about being a playmaker a bit more than being a scorer. How have you kind of handled that and thought about that?
For me, I mean, I just been, he's been stressing me to just, get in the paint, and all right, when you get in the paint, something good's gonna happen, and then obviously after that point, once I get in the paint, to just, make my teammates better, and so I just been trying to do my best to get everyone on this team easy shots, but at the same time, they're doing a great job making my job easier. They're filling the corners, getting the open space, setting me good screens, whatever it is, and just, making the game pretty easy.
You've thrown a bunch of those whip passes. Like, have you had to tell your guys, like, hey, I'm going to throw it hard at you. Like, be ready. Like, make sure you get in the corner. Like, it's coming over.
I've just told him, like, yo, like, especially, like, I've talked, obviously, dudes in my lineup, TP, BP, Bobby, Rye, Kuz, even when I'm out there with the first lineup, whoever it is a little bit, I just been telling them, like, yo, like, look, I'm going to get in the paint. Y'all, like, yo, be ready to shoot. I'm going to make y'all jobs a lot easier and just try to get y'all some easy shots and get y'all going, and that's going to help the whole team.
Giannis has talked about this in the past with the shooters around him. We'll see the no-look passes or these over-the-head things he does, and largely it's because he trusts the space, right? Where they'll be in the space. How important is that for you in these moments with these newer guys? Like, it seems like they've found it pretty quickly. Like, where you're getting in there, there's a lot of hands, a lot of traffic, but you're able to skip it, find them in these areas. Has that come quickly for you all, where you feel like I can just get it to there and someone's there?
Yeah, I mean, like, my teammates have all done a great job of just, getting to the correct spots on the court. And that means, when we're coming up in transition, both corners is always filled. The trail man's always in the right spot. We've done a great job of offensively just continuing to space the floor and just be in the right spots so that I can, once I do get into the paint, I can almost throw those passes blindly. That's really just what it comes down to. Like, I literally, like, all right, I'm in the paint, I see that man's coming, I can just dart that pass to where I know they're going to be, and that's just kind of what it's been so far.
Typically offensively, we think of point guards kind of running the show, making sure you get to the next action. Miles really focuses on that, like setting another screen, getting to another action, moving the ball side to side. What have you guys seen from him that he can do that at this other position? Because it feels pretty unique.
Yeah, no, I mean, Miles is, he's just a high-level athlete. I mean, honestly, like, yo, he's as big as he is. He shoots the ball so well. He's a lot more mobile. Obviously being in practice with him, seeing him move, he's a lot more mobile than you would think. And he's a really smart dude. Not just on the court, off the court, but that translates to his on-the-court game. And so he's been a big voice in practice. Just telling everybody, just speaking his mind. And I think everyone appreciates that. I know I do. And so, but I was talking to him last game. It was good to see him get going last game because he's been kind of finding his rhythm, and it was good to see him get going last game.
You mentioned the group you're with Kyle, and Daka said, look, if he's not on the floor with Giannis, he can be that sort of defensive rebound, the 6'10" transition guy. But also you're a ball handler. Is that part of the learning process too? Of if he gets it, maybe his inclination is to go, whereas you might be like, waiting for the outlet. So what has that been like to work through that part of it where he might get it and go, so that means, I need to run. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's kind of been the adjustment I'll try to start to make tonight, even more, because he's done a great job rebounding the ball, and he just goes. Right. And sometimes I'll come back and I'll be like, oh, and so for me, I gotta do a better service for him by running the floor and filling that corner just like he fills that corner for me. And so just obviously it's my first time playing with him in training camp. I've been playing with him sometimes, playing with him not. I'm seeing that I'm getting to play with him a lot more now, and he's a heck of a player, man. He really can start the break. He's a MF in transition. He gets into that paint and he's 6'9". He's finishing over dudes, and so I will definitely be making that adjustment where he gets the rebound, I'm out his way. Let him go rock out because he's very capable.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, y'all.